Welcome to Stone Hands, to the hands of stone. Speaking is an exercise that you must exercise each day to be a great orator. It is important to be steady, to show up, to train your voice. Speaking is also a basis of singing. Both need exercise, a practice, and a constant motion towards your goals. If you wish something, it happens in your head. It takes you nowhere unless you take necessary steps to master the craft and master the art. In my case, I am always on journey. I have done it for 10 years. For 17 years, I've been obsessed about voice, about singing, about articulation, about speaking, about training my voice. And I have a new obsession to become the master of voice in English. Because I have done my things in other languages, in Finnish and in Estonian. So my job is to be now the custodian of the English language. Because the mastery of language is always about training and self-improvement. For example, I'm in Italy at the moment and I'm learning to communicate with the locals. Learning how to master the craft of non-verbal speaking, of using the gestures with the hands, with my expressions. And it's natural for me, the art of communication. But art of communication is different from the art of speaking, of course. When we read the great plays of Shakespeare, some or many of them take place in Italy because he was inspired by the Renaissance culture and by the Roman culture that took place on this land. And me too, I feel that this art of being orator has been developed over here to the greatest extent in the Old Latin and in Italian as well. But now we have come to the age of English, so it's time to become great in the interlingua, in the language that is taking over the global world, of course. But being consistent with your speaking, it's doing exercises every day, vocal exercises, toning and humming. I have a great video, 8 exercises. I will link it down in the comments so you can check out. But doing exercises and making a greatest effort to becoming the greatest self of your own kind, indeed. The speaking is all about enjoying your own flow of words, your ebb and flow, of course. The way you articulate, the way you whisper, the way you storm the words out from your mouth. And it's about finding the right softness but the right hardness, like the Native American orators have said, that the man must be a fearless warrior that terrifies his enemies on the battlefield, but at home with his tribe, soft with his manners, gentle with his spoken word as a woman. So you see, a man should embody all the aspects of a being, not just being tough or soft, but being it all at the same time. So the speaking is about being present. You can learn your lines, of course, if you wish to. You can memorize some important notices. And of course, you can bring all out examples of known or unknown speakers or public influencers. As the word is art and magic is word. All that comes to your head and all that brings you forward. Captivating the audience. And it's all about listening. The speaking is never about speaking, but it's about learning the art of listening. Learning how to listen to the great spirit around you. As I'm citing again the Native Americans, but the great spirit is all over to join us with the great words of wisdom. When we listen to other people, we learn how to synchronize our ideas, our thoughts, and our words with them, so they could be able to understand what we are trying to say. Because each one of us needs a little bit different kind of a communication. Some needs more faster, some needs more slower, some needs more technical, some needs more poetic. So it's about mixing the colors and finding the middle ground that we could convey a deep message forward. More we can bring forward of ourselves, the more other person will become a brighter. Because speaking is about enlightening others. It's uplifting them, giving them a power, giving them a stature, giving them a meaning that their life is worth more than they used to think. They used to reconcile to themselves. So some preachers give the word of God, some preachers give the word of money, some preachers give the word of confidence. You choose what is your aim, how you lift other people. I give hope because I am full of hope. I'm a hopeful person. I'm always full of hope. I inspire. So what is your way of uplifting others? Think about it and see the video down below in description. 8 exercises to warm up your voice. I wish you a good day. Bye bye.